They said proudly, raising his head, while Jinu laughed. Listen, boy, we have young girls, so avoid laughing like that. They said angrily they didn't like this boy, who was quite cute in appearance and quite open in nature. Jinu smiled in response. Isn't it any tradition to ask guests for food in your home? He said suddenly. While they gritted his teeth, this boy was quite smart and was not going to easily escape from here. Actually, we died in the afternoon and eat at night. So sorry, I didn't make lunch. You should have late before night, right? They said while staring at him. He smiled. No, I will stay here for a few days. Jungkook said that I will stay here until he came back. He said while sitting on the sofa. What? They said in surprise. Yes, he smiled in response and said, in our house, the boy who get engaged doesn't drink the water from there, and you just came to stay? Listen, you're quite clever, smart, and my roomie is extremely innocent, so this pair won't work. You should find a girl like yourself. I don't agree with this relationship. Jinu started laughing again. I will believe only when Jungkook had said this. I won't believe you. Show me my room. I am very sleepy. I'll get up at night when the food is ready. He said frankly. I think I have to call my Jungkook. You shouldn't show me the room, he said while taking out the phone from his pocket. When they got up quickly. Come, let me show you your room, they said angrily, getting up. In response, he picked up the small bag laying on the floor and followed him. They also showed him the room downstairs, so he and Rumi couldn't see each other. Nuri stopped when she saw Hon coming from front and went inside. Many tears would start to fall inside her. Jiho and Jihu were also with her. Hey, seeing her, he said, with a smile and moved forward. How could I stop my heart? I would die, she kept thinking, I holding her hand on her lips and choked back her sobs. Only then she said, They're coming. She quickly wiped away the tears. Grandpa is at home? Theon asked, looking at her red eyes in surprise. No, they have just left. She spoke in a heavy voice, on which they was shocked. Nuri, are you okay? He said, looking at her swollen eyes. Yeah, it is just a slight fever. I'm going, she said quickly and ran inside, leaving him standing being worried. Rumi was coming down from stairs when she stopped and saw the presence coming from the front. She was aware of his presence. Before they decided the relationship, Jungkook had shown her a picture of Jinu. She was about to pass by when he had to stop. Can you make me a cup of coffee? He said, putting his hand on his chest. She moved toward the kitchen, nodded her head with a beating heart. Standing above, they kept hitting his feet. Jinu, this love story of yours won't get success. Just wait and watch. They stared at him and said angrily, Hey, he said, and waved his hand. They had to wave his hand in response with a fake smile, while gritting his teeth. Didn't you cook food? He said mischievously, putting the water bottle to his mouth. You're very rich. We hire employees to cook. I only cook for my husband, not for you. They said angrily and went toward the kitchen. As soon as they entered the kitchen, they became even more angrier, seeing Rumi making coffee with great concentration. What should I do? They was annoyed when he reached the door. Rumi, give me a glass of water. My head hurts so much, they said with fake helplessness, while pressing his head. You should rest. I will make you tea. Rumi said worriedly. No, just give me a water. Oh God, this pain, he groaned while pressing his head. Rumi nodded her head worriedly and went toward the fridge. After she left, they quickly came to the coffee mug, adding 2 spoons of salt to the coffee. She quickly sat down on the chair after mixing everything well. But then Rumi had also bought water. To drink the water and thanked them and came out to the garden where Jinu was doing their evening exercise. By then Rumi also bought coffee. Your coffee, Rumi said in a low tone while placing the tray in front of him. Jinu said thank you and picked up the coffee mug from the tray. They smiled for a moment. Rumi, sit down next to me, she said, and Rumi smiled. Rumi sat on the chair next to them. Jinu, our Rumi make very good coffee. Right, Rumi? He said mischievously, patting Rumi on the shoulder, to which Rumi bowed her head with a slight smile. Jinu came and smiled after finishing the exercise, and he took a sip of coffee and was worried because Rumi and Taeyong were looking at them. He couldn't swallow the sip of coffee and also couldn't spit it out. Taeyong smiled. The smile was very cute, what Jungkook had seen with great surprise when he got out of the car. How is it? They asked mischievously. Jinu smiled helplessly and signed with his hand that it was great. Then drink it. Our Rumi make coffee and tea like we will come from to drink that, and you're very lucky to be drinking coffee from Rumi's hand. Look, Rumi, Jinu will finish all the coffee in one go. Right, Jinu? They spoke with a smile and finally asked for, after seeing his face. He took a deep breath in response and nodded his head. Hello? They get started by Jungkook's voice. Jungkook had seen Tae and moved toward Jinu. Jinu also smiled and hugged Jungkook. How are you, Hyung? Jinu asked sincerely, because Jungkook had supported them in every difficult time. We meet at the dinner table. You drink this coffee till then. He moved toward the hall while telling him. They smiled again after he left. Drink coffee. Rumi will feel bad if you ignore that coffee made by her. He smiled and said while coming closer to him. With a pounding heart, he drank the coffee in one sip, on which they gritted his teeth. May God make his stomach upset, they said angrily. Rumi, you make a very unique coffee, Jinu said, holding the cup toward Rumi, on which Rumi held the cup, thanked him with a slight smile, and moved forward. Hun, who was standing on the roof above, paused his lips. Taeyong, at the loud voice of Jungkook, they moved inside, while hitting Jinu's foot. Sorry, I accidentally hit you. They ran away from there, saying sorry without seeing him. Jinu waved his hand to Hun, who was standing above, at which Hun left from there in anger.